And let's go, guys! Today we have a special occasion, and that is... And no, it's not my birthday. Let's enjoy for a moment. And here we are. So today is a special occasion. We're gonna do this every time when we are 100% on accurate. So on the last show that we had last week, I literally hit every single game. So all the values game and all the secure games, that's like I think 8 games, all of them have been spot on. So this is why we celebrate with this, and I don't need to go back on the games anyway. You can see it in the previous video if you want, but nothing to talk about last games because we have hit them all. So for this show, this gonna be a little bit slightly different than normal, because for this week I don't have enough let's say secure games, you know. So because of that, I have had to like put it in free stages. So we're gonna have a light one stage, the most secure one, the normal one, and in that stage I only have 1 or 2 games, sadly. Then we're gonna have stage 2 that is like a medium one, and stage 3 that is very risky hard one. So this is all the games that I prepared for you, if you want, if you look. So for this week we have again, I don't have any French game for this week. So I was thinking of putting a little Monaco game with goals. So just so you know, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't wanna put that game anyways. And so let's start with the games that I have put. So the first one right away is a stage 1 game, so that means that it's an easy one. It's a Liverpool Nottingham Forest. This is definitely a Liverpool win for me. It's 1.3, which is not bad. I was thinking maybe why it's not worse value, but it's actually decent value, maybe even better compared to that Liverpool is really a bit now rising in form. They are really catching that 4th, 5th place. So I think this is definitely Liverpool a win. The second game that I'm like most sure is a game. Oh, I'm not gonna go like sorry, forget what I said. Let's go for the second game, Hoffenheim Bayern. So we're gonna go like in a line. I'm not gonna go jump from this to this or that, just to so you guys have a more clear perspective of what I'm saying. So anyway, let's go. Hoffenheim Bayern. This game is actually a stage 2 game for me. It's a medium one, but it's a game with very good value. What I say about that? This game is 2.5. That you go Bayern to win and both teams to score. So that means that Hoffenheim need to score at least 1, and Bayern of course obviously need to score at least 2. So you can go with both teams to score and over 3 goals. But I think this is a Bayern win and both teams to score. That's like, I was thinking of putting actually this in the stage 1, like a secure one, but I was like, I'm not gonna go with that much of a risk, so I actually put it in the second stage. But bear with me that this game is a very that I believe this game is very on point. So Bayern to win and both teams to score is for me beautiful for this one. Then we go for Manchester City Brighton. This is not obviously, but this is the game that I wanted to like imitate the previous one. So Manchester City to win and both teams to score. Why I say that? Manchester City hardly concede, even though they lost 1-0 to Liverpool, and even they destroyed me with that game. I almost got so much something nice if that was a draw, but sadly it wasn't. So anyways, for this I think Brighton, if you see their last games, I'm gonna go jump on that. If you wanna go look this, they did a draw, but this game is deceiving. Why? Get on it. Do you see 90 shots compared to 3? So 90 shots for Brighton, but they didn't score. What's gonna be different in a game against Manchester City? Manchester City obviously gonna attack. Brighton obviously gonna go on the counter attacks. But one thing is also important, that Brighton don't know to defend. So this is gonna be a very fun game to watch. I think there's gonna be a lot of goals here if Manchester City play openly. If they wanna close it and play it like, I don't know, it can go with 1-2 goals, but I think this game actually gonna be a very goal fest. So that's why, if you wanna, I wanna show you also that Brighton last games, when they lost actually to Brentford and to Tottenham, look at this. Up, you have Brighton losing 2-0, but have 21 shots. So that's why they didn't score last two games. They had more than 40 shots. So therefore I think they finally gonna score, but I think they gonna lose. So just have this game. This gonna be also been a stage 2, but this is like a stage 2, stage 3, something like that. Middle of stage 2, stage 3, middle of the very hard risk and medium one. So just so you know, for that game. Then for the next game, Chelsea Manchester United. For me, if you asked me a week ago, it would be a clear Chelsea win, but now I'm not sure anymore. So I put this game because it's a derby and because a lot of times I always hit them, but this one I'm very I don't have trust in it. So for me the tip is, and it's a risk one, so it's the third stage 3 one, to Chelsea Manchester United draw at the half time. I think they both gonna go very carefully. I give the advantage to the Chelsea, but I think the draw at the half time is probably gonna happen. I'm not sure, but as I said, this is a stage 3 one, so just have that in mind. The next one is a stage 2 to stage 3, so between medium and very risky, but the value is beautiful. It's 3.2, and I'm gonna say Sevilla draw double chance. Real Madrid is in a fantastic week. They won against Barca. They won also in the midweek, and I think the atmosphere is very beautiful. I don't have anything to say against them, but the reason why I went this, because I think that Sevilla is actually now, how can I say that, they got the breath now. You know, they're not anymore like in a box. You know, I think they play more freely, with more will. They're more enthusiastic, and I think in this game it's gonna show. So I think they're gonna maybe get a draw, maybe even a win, but I'm not sure about the win, obviously. But I think they're gonna surprise this game, and let's say that. I'm not sure, it could go 4-0 for Real, just like it can happen. But I don't know, for some reason I really believe that Sevilla can get something out of this. So medium, so stage 2 between stage 3, this one is draw double chance on Sevilla. So if you wanna pick it, that's my view. So on the Tottenham Newcastle, I go draw double chance on Newcastle. I think Tottenham had a stage back or level down from the last game against United. I couldn't believe what happened that game. I was all on Tottenham. So I couldn't believe that United actually destroyed them with shots and everything else. Tottenham was unrecognizable. Often what it happens, that the next game they do a totally different match. They destroy the opponent, but because it's Newcastle and this side is very, very unpredictable, and they are going very up in the form, and I think a lot of projects there it is, and a lot of money investing and all the stuff, and I think players are very motivated. So I think this game is gonna be very hard. You can go a draw on the half time, or a draw double chance for overall time on Newcastle. That's my view of this. I'm gonna put it at the stage 2. This game is for me the stage 2. So yeah, that's about that game. Then the next one, Roma Napoli derby. Actually, Roma was a lot weaker in the stance of the value where it is. But recently Napoli is actually, now they are almost the same in the value. If you want to see, like, I'm gonna click it fast. So if you see, it's 2.8, 2.45. So a lot of stuff have went to like being even, but I don't think they are even. Napoli is a lot better for me side, but I think Roma gonna get something out of this. So for me, draw double chance on Roma is nice. I'm gonna say again, stage 2 to stage 3, it's a risky one. It's maybe even more risky than the stage 2, but the reason for that is I don't trust this Roma. They have big players injuries, Wijnaldum and Dybala, and as I said, they barely win with a penalty last game, 1-0. So I don't know what to say about this side. I had more expectations for them, and Napoli is in very good form. They don't have much of injuries, and so I don't know. But based on the last results also, that Roma couldn't win against Napoli. If you see last 5-6 games, they didn't won. Last time in 2019. So this is one of the reason why we went on the Rome also, because mostly when one side is winning, a lot of the times it's times for other side to win. So, but I'm not so sure that Roma can win. I mean, anything can happen in derby, but as I said, also Napoli was poor in last game when they won 3-2 to Bologna. They were very poor. They barely won. They got lucky goal. So Napoli in that game got a lucky free win, if you ask me. But that's how you become a champion in Serie A. When you're bad and you still win, that's a sign of a character. So anyways, for me, as I said, draw double chance on Roma, but it's more than a risk one. It's, let's say, stage 3 game. And last game, Barcelona Athletic Bilbao, I'm gonna say stage 2 game, Barcelona to win. And you can combine it with Barcelona to win and both teams to score if you want. I think there's gonna be a goal fest here, and I think Athletic Bilbao gonna score. They are very good in form. If you see last game, they didn't score, Athletic Bilbao. I think this game they will score, but I'm a little bit afraid of a draw. So that's why I put this in a second stage. If I thought that Barcelona gonna win, definitely I would put it in a stage 1, but I'm afraid of a draw. But I think I see this game both teams to score. So I think Barcelona to win and both teams to score is a go, but it's a stage 2 game, so just so you know, it's also good value. So that is pretty much for this week, guys. I didn't have, as I said at the start of the video, enough games for a stage 1 or the safe bets, as I normally have like 5, 6 or 7. This week I only have 1 or 2, so sadly because of that, this week is very hard for me to predict. And so bear that in mind when you see this, and when you decide where to go. For the next show on the Champions League, I have very nice picks. Just I want to say that to inform you. So I'm gonna do that show on the Monday, and you'll see. I'm not gonna talk much more about that. And anyways, what I wanted to say, yeah, please, if you can, subscribe and like the video, so that more people can see this. I wanna say that I'm very grateful for the last week. I hit a lot of stuff in my private and bought on the internet, so it was very nice week for me. It was one slight mistake that it could be 100% privately for me. That didn't went on. I was waiting for Manchester City to draw against Liverpool. Sadly didn't happen, but if that happened, everything would be booming. But yeah, I can say that I'm not happy. I'm very happy, so I'm grateful. And that's pretty much it for this show. Thank you for watching, and see you soon again. And as I said, good luck, and let's see what's gonna happen. Bye, guys.